This guy's my favorite boy in the whole world. Please welcome Drew Harrison.
Oh, hey guys. How you doing? Don't let this scholarly look fool you. Wasn't good at taking tests growing up. Wasn't ever good at taking tests. It followed me into my adulthood. One time I called into a radio station to win free concert tickets, and I won. And the DJ was like, "All right, buddy, tell us what radio station just hooked you up with those concert tickets." And I blanked. I was like, "Can I get like multiple choice or something?" I'm pretty sure I can get it if you give me multiple choice. I hit that age this year, guys. I'm finally that guy that needs to just smoke weed and stay at home. Yeah. I'm no longer in my 20s to where I smoke weed to do things. I just need to stay on the couch because it's safe there. I had this epiphany the other day when I was too high in public at a Little Caesars. I was too high to be at Little Caesars. Like, that's the only reason to go to Little Caesars. But apparently I was in this haze and the little doorbell thing brought me back to reality when I opened it. Like, it was like, ding, I was like, where am I at? Little Caesars, nice choice. Nice choice. And then the lady behind the counter mumbled something and my paranoid weed brain took over. So I was like, excuse me, miss, if I had a stressful day at work and I want to go home and relieve my stress by smoking weed in the privacy of my own home, then that's my God-given right as an American, and that's what I'm going to do. And then she was just like, what? I was like, I'm sorry, did you say something? She said, yeah, can I take your order? Oh yeah, this is how that works, my bad. I kicked myself out of Little Caesars. I was like, you should go. You're right, I should. Just get out of here. So I did what anyone that was too high and kicked themselves out of Little Caesars would do. I got even higher in my car and ended up at Taco Bell. Yeah, thank you. Except for wrong move getting higher, I drove through and ordered what I later looked at the receipt the next day to find out was $6.25 worth of food, and proceeded to hand the lady at the drive-thru line $17. Pro tip on her part, she kept all of it. She kept the whole $17. She just had this smug look on her face like, tell me how much change I owe you and I'll give it back to you. Like, you're right, you earned that tip. You come. But I have a pattern. I get way too high and end up in these fast food drive-thrus in sticky situations. Like last week, I went to McDonald's and ordered a McFlurry with hot fudge because I just found out you can do that. Right? Yeah, you're welcome. You're welcome. So I go through McDonald's, stoned out of my mind, order a McFlurry with hot fudge like a boss. And pull around to go pay, and old paranoid weed brain kicks in again. And I'm like, it's like, hey buddy, this is the 4th straight night you've been at this McDonald's. They're all sitting inside staring at the camera like, this fucking guy again? He's still got the Big Mac sauce on his shirt from last night. Jesus. So I freaked out. I was like, alright, well, I mean, maybe if I like put on like a British accent, then they won't know it's me. Already ordered in my normal voice. And I pull around to pay, and she's like, that'll be $4.20. I chuckle to myself, considering the circumstances. And I'm just like, right, yeah, crikey, right, yeah. She doesn't say anything else. I'm just like, right, yeah, right. And my fears were true though. Like this time, chalk one up to paranoid weed brain. It was the lady that took my money the previous other nights. But she was high too. She was just like, nice accent, see you tomorrow. I found out last night that crikey is an Australian word. Didn't know that. And I'm gonna keep telling it like that because I don't know another British word. So, those are the only two words I feel comfortable saying in British. Oh, man. I hung out with my high school friends for the first time in a long time, not too long ago, and that was a bad call on my part. Apparently, since high school, they've all become CrossFit monsters. Everybody takes care of themselves. I still get high and go to Taco Bell. Because I thought we made that pact for life when we were like 16. I'm the only one that's living up to my obligations. So they'd asked me to hang out on a Saturday. I thought we were going to do normal Saturday shit. Like go to a bar and watch college football or something. No, they took me ziplining. Does it look like I want to go ziplining? No, thank you. I wear boat shoes so I don't have to tie the laces. So we're going through the line and we're getting our gear. And like all these guys look like they're special forces, so they're just handing them their shit like, you know what to do. And then they get to me and they're like, oh, whoa, buddy. How much do you weigh, sir? I was like, I wasn't prepared for this question. I generally try to stay away from scales altogether. I don't know, we'll go with 230, I guess. They gave me a parachute. Because apparently I hit the weight limit. They were worried that all of this got going. They weren't sure that they could stop it. And it would have been a super weird experience. But as soon as I found out we were going ziplining, I took some Molly. So I was just a creepy fat dude going down the zip line, rubbing his nipples and shit. And everyone had to watch it in slow motion because of that damn parachute. But that's where I'm at in life. Like, no one's asking me to go to concerts or raves or anything like that. Like, I gotta incorporate my drug use in everyday life, you know? Like, I like to take a bunch of muscle relaxers and try to get through airport security. They're like, sir, take off your left shoe. And after 15 minutes of... They're finally just like, you're white, just go ahead. This past year, I took some cocaine and I did my taxes. And I now know why they call it TurboTax. I was just on the computer just like, yes. Took me 4 hours last year, 30 minutes, boom, done. I owe the government 30 grand. Because I claimed a yacht that I apparently owned in Miami. But I made the mistake. I was getting pretty good at my drugs and the pairings. Like I was picking the right drug for the right activity. Until I ate some mushrooms and went to one of my friend's little kids' birthday parties. Bad call on Uncle Drew's part. Because it was a laser tag party. So at first I was tripping out over the lights, like having a great time. But you know those roller coasters of mushrooms, you're on top of the world 1 minute, and then you're thinking about your existence on this planet the next minute. And right when I was like, what is life? This kid ran by me and shot me. He's like, you're dead. I was like, I'm dead? My friend caught me walking out to the parking lot like, Drew, where are you going? I'm like, I'm dead, dude. Hey, I'm Drew Harrison, guys. Enjoy the rest of the night.